In Brian De Palma's The Untouchables, four very different men join forces to battle the notorious Al Capone.
I want to hurt the man, Malone. You hear me? I want to start taking the battle to him. I want to hurt Capone.
Starring as this incorruptible team are four actors as individual as their roles. Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, Charles Martin Smith, and Andy Garcia. On location in Chicago, the cast spoke about The Untouchables and the gangster era.
You know, Chicago was a roaring city. I mean, it was filled with crime and everything else, but it was, if you had dough, you could have fun here, and that was the problem.
It's very, very clearly established at the beginning of the film just what you're dealing with in terms of Capone.
There is violence in Chicago, of course, but not by me and not by anybody I employ, and I'll tell you why, because it's not good business.
Somebody messes with me, I'm gonna mess with him.
Robert De Niro brings a sinister charm to the role of Al Capone, a man commonly regarded as the mayor of Chicago.
Well, the fact is that he owns the town. If you own the town, that's the police, and the aldermen, the city, everybody is in the pocket of Capone. Where do you begin?
Federal officer, you're under arrest for violations of the Volstead Act.
As the story opens, a federal agent is sent to Chicago with an idealistic determination to uphold the law.
I'm really the original stiff of the group. You know, I'm Elliot Ness. The biggest challenge is that he's not a flashy character, and the trick is to not try and make him flashy. He's really a steady character. He's a homebody with a real sense of what's right and wrong.
Ness, I am just a poor, beat cop. Now, how can I help you?
Ness teams up with Jimmy Malone, an honest cop who teaches him the ropes in Chicago.
I thought it was a very clever concept to take the old cop and use him as this kind of old dog that teaches a new dog the tricks.
I want to get Capone. I don't know how to get him.
You want to get Capone? Here's how you get him. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. And that's how you get Capone.
Ness and Malone recruit George Stone, a rookie who wants to clear the gangster image from his Italian heritage.
You just joined the Treasury Department, son.
Well, he's a kid who basically grows up on the same side of the street as Capone did. He probably would have been very high in the echelon of henchmen in the Capone organization if he wanted to. So therefore, he tried to go the other direction.
As the final member of the Untouchables team, Oscar Wallace has a new idea on how to get Capone.
If we can establish any payments to him at all, we can prosecute him for income tax evasion.
Wallace is an accountant who has this idea. For everything that Capone did, never mind, you know, the murder and all that stuff, yes, I mean, he's done it, but we're never going to catch him on it. But we can catch him on tax evasion. I think what's interesting is that the four of us are quite different the same way the four Untouchables are different. I think probably it's very good casting in that when Brian put the four of us together, he was looking for four very different guys who are brought together. Normally, they would have nothing in common, but this one thing is what brings them together. I think that makes a very good drama.
If you walk through this door now, you're walking into a world of trouble. And there's no turning back, you understand?
Yes, I do.
Get your hands in the air!
The Untouchables launch an all-out war against the Capone Empire, including a stakeout at the Canadian border. This major action scene was staged in Montana and required the use of horses, guns, and classic cars.
The next thing you know, we find the Untouchables racing across this field, and Sean and I break off to the left, and we're going to stop a car that's getting away. And so Sean and I dismount, we run into the middle of the road, and the car comes hurtling toward us, and we completely open up on it. I empty my shotgun on it. Sean gets to do the great movie thing of emptying his machine gun. I mean, it's really why you do the movies, to get to shoot the bad guys and stuff.
The gun battles escalate, culminating in a pivotal shootout on the steps of Chicago's Union Station, a scene that displays the well-known visual style of Brian De Palma.
There's a constant theme of family in here. Capone's organization is like a family. Ness has a family, and that family is very important. And the four Untouchables become, when they come together, they are almost like family, too.
The family Ness creates forever changes the face of Chicago. In The Untouchables, Al Capone is confronted for the first time with a worthy adversary.
I want you to find this Nancy boy, Elliot Ness. I want him dead. I want his family dead.
Never stop fighting till the fight is done.